was good on my own, that's the way it was. That's the way it was. You was good on the low for a favor.
What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Jada Jonay, and I am back with another video. And as you already see by the title, today I'm gonna be showing you guys this wig that I got from Westkiss Hair Company. Now, y'all already know that Westkiss is one of my favorite brands, and I am super excited to be working with them again. Today I have this straight wig, and it is 28 inches, and it is super soft and lovely. But I'm not even gonna talk too much. All the links and specs will be in the description box below. Major shout out to them for sponsoring this video. And yeah, y'all can already tell that I am loving this hair. It is super duper cute. It's just everything. And yeah, so I'm going to show you guys what all came in the box that they sent me. This is the standard Westkiss Hair Company box. They sent me some caps as always, and they sent the soft see-through caps I love. And they also sent some lashes, a lace band, and you know, all the stuff that they be sending. So into this install, we're gonna start out with this super thin cap. As y'all see, I'm taking my shears, and they are super sharp, y'all, so they just cut through that cap like it's nothing. So y'all see I got some fresh braids. So this is a fresh install on fresh braids. So here I am placing my glue right above my hairline. Never put glue on your hairline, so if y'all see, pay attention to the placement of where I'm putting the glue and where I smooth my glue out. Do not smooth that glue out far, or if you do plan on smoothing it out back, make sure that you place it further enough for it not to be on your hairline. So here I'm going to go in with the Ruby Kisses cream foundation in the shade 12, and I'm just going to go with that all over my hairline. And then once that glue dries clear, I'm going to go ahead and cut that excess cap off because we don't need any of that. So just cut it. Once you have that cap cut off, you can go ahead and apply some alcohol to clean off any extra residue, oil, glue, anything that you may have used to apply your cap. Here I'm going on my Erica J Skin Guard, but I'm not using Erica J glue, so I don't know how it really works if you don't use it. Here's the wig, HD lace, my favorite. This wig came with the knots already kind of bleached, so if you do buy this wig, you may not have to bleach the knots per se. However, I did go back in and bleach them a little bit just because I'm real picky. So, like I said, you could not bleach them, but I did go back in and touch them up just a little bit for like 20 minutes. So here I'm trying to wig on my head, and it fits perfect. I just love when a wig fits perfectly on my head to my hairline. So I'm going to cut off any extra lace on the ear tabs. That's going to be common. That's always going to be a thing. But besides that, I loved how their hairline sat. So here I'm going to go ahead and apply my glue, and I'm going to apply my glue right before the edge of my cap, if that makes sense. And so then you're just going to smooth that out and wait till each section dries clear. You're going to apply up to like 4 layers. Personally, I usually do about 2 because I don't keep my wigs on too long. But again, it is a personal preference. So here I am about to pull it up. And again, pay a lot of attention into where I place this wig. Once you put it into the glue, you want to comb it back so it can adhere properly. So pay attention to where I'm placing it. That's why I kind of zoomed in so you guys could see. I'm literally matching the edge of the hairline to the edge of the glue, if that makes sense. I hope you guys are watching to see exactly where I'm placing it, because you don't want to place it too far back and you have glue, because that'll give you a white cast. When you lay your baby hairs, it'll create a mess, and overall you just want to take it off. And if you place it up further, I would rather you place it up further, but then that will risk you having to cut some of the hairline off, especially if you don't want your wig to be too low, or you'll have to apply more glue. So just a preference thing. Do all the things right really the first time, that way you won't have to go back in and work harder. So here I'm applying this, I think this is the high Insta Hold hairspray by Got To Be, and I really love this hairspray because it's not too wet like Got To Be, but it's still perfect. So I skipped where I applied the lace band. I kept that lace band on for about 20 minutes, and then I took it off. And so here I'm cutting the lace with a straight razor. This is my preference. I do sometimes use my shears, but this gives the cleanest cut. And so personally, I'm learning that putting less makeup on your wig and then coming back later is better, because sometimes I overdo it and then my scalp is orange, and like I sometimes pack too much makeup on, especially in the middle, and we don't have orange parts, we don't have brown parts for real. So that's why I make sure that I didn't put as much makeup on this one, and I went back in and added makeup after, and I think that this install came out a lot better because I did do that. So here I am going in and about to start flattening everything out. So I'm going in with a mixture of this Flex Hold spray. So this is different than the high holding spray. The pink one at the one that's pink at the top is very much more lighter, and that's why I like to use that to lay the wig down and get it really flat. And in conjunction with my She's So Bomb or She's Bomb wax stick. I love that wax stick because it's not too oily, and yeah, it's perfect. I love it. So here I'm just using those two products to get this wig completely flat, and I want it to look like it's growing out of my head. So once I already start getting it flat, I'm going to go in with a concealer brush, and I'm going to bring that down the middle of the center to give that part an even more cleaner finish. And it just made it look more just like scalp. As y'all see, this is probably one of my best installs to date. I really, really loved it. I think me not putting that makeup on too early also helped with the scalp effect, because it sometimes, like I said, you can overdo the makeup. So you have to be really light-handed, and you can go back in later. So here I am pulling out me some baby hairs, because what is a lace without baby hairs? I am a baby hair girl. Sometimes I do like no baby hairs, like with colored hair, but with this particular install, baby, we need a color. So I mean baby hair. So here I'm pulling out those hairs, and I'm just hot combing them down. Be sure to kind of even them out, and look at, like, use your eyebrows as a guide, and that'll kind of help you with when you're pulling them out. And so here I am pulling out the sideburns, and yeah, I was super geek for this install because I knew that it was about to come out really, really cute.
Only been a few hours, but it felt like days. Only been days, but it felt like months. Been gone for a year, only know like once.
Okay, so when you first pull out your baby hairs, you want to pluck a little bit of hair out, because they're, for the most part, going to be kind of full. Your edges are thinned out, so you never want them to be too thick, because it's not going to give that natural gradient type effect. So here I am just plucking them, and then when I go through and cut them, I pull them, and then I cut it off to my desired length. Some people like shorter baby hair, some people like longer, some people like smaller, some people like bigger. It's all a preference thing. Personally, I like mine a pretty decent size, and I like them with a good curl to them. So I kind of just mastered how I like them, and it comes out right every time. So here I'm going in with my red pencil, y'all. This is the best flat iron for your edges. I don't like super bulky flat irons for my edges because it doesn't give a good curl like these. So as y'all see me apply to the camera, it was the purple and blue got to be. That is what I use for my edges for the most part. I try to only use that by itself. Like with wigs, sometimes they'll lay, sometimes they don't. It literally just depends on the hair. And as y'all see, that laid pretty good. So sometimes I'll just use that. Some days I will go in with gel, like just in case. Like some days, it just depends. Sometimes if I want like a more for sure look and I want it to really stay, I will go in with gel, but these didn't really need any gel, so I like that because that makes them softer, and the less product, the longer it lasts. So here I'm going in and swooping my swirl. And really with baby hairs, it's all about hand motions. It's all about holding the hair and really forming that curl or that swoop how you want it. And so that's the biggest tip I can give you with baby hairs. Also, plucking them, that can be a big thing because sometimes they can come out too thick. Just really do it to your liking. I really like my sideburns kind of thicker than my other baby hairs, so that's why y'all see that. But once you master it, it gets pretty easier every time. So as y'all see, my baby hairs are flawless. They literally look like symmetrical, and that is what I love, especially because I'm doing a middle part. And anytime y'all see me apply any spray to the head, remember that I'm using that flex. That flex is very important term because it makes it more flexible. If you use the high hold, it's going to hold and it's going to make it stiff. So please know that when you're doing this. But as y'all see, this hair flows so well. It looks so pretty. I didn't do anything to the ends. It came super full at the ends. I didn't have to cut anything. It literally just looked super natural. Major shout out to Westkiss for sponsoring this video. Y'all know I am a major advocate for that company. Like I said previously, all the links will be in the description box below. Shop that hair. We back and we better. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.